Stars are starting to twinkle, moon begins to rise. We keep on dancing under open skies. Oh, we got sunshine. Oh, we got waves. Living a good life in these happy days.
Beneath the golden western sky, with you right here by my side, we weathered storms and braved the nights. Your soft touch has been my guide. Through the fields where wildflowers grow, you believed even when hope was low. Your smile lit up the darkest roads. Your love carried my heavy load. Thank you for loving me just as I am, for seeing in me what no one else can. Through the highs and lows, you've been my friend. Thank you for loving me till the end. This old farmhouse full of creeks and bones, we made a life, we built our home. With these laugh, tear, whisper dreams, you made real all those things unseen. We danced under the silver.
Hi guys, this is Mr. Tranquilo and you are watching the Astute Tourist channel. Enjoy it.
Hey, I'm Phil Merrill from Windham, New Hampshire, and you're watching the Astute Tourist channel.
Thank you for loving me just as I am.
My name is Lacey, you're Miss Auburn's Outstanding Teen, and you're watching the Astute Tourist channel.
Through the highs and lows, you've been my friend.
Hello, my name is Raghu. I'm from Weymouth, Massachusetts, and you are watching the Astute Tourist channel.
My name is Kurt Wilson. I'm from Derry, New Hampshire, and I watch the Astute Tourist channel.
I'm Sean.
And I'm Barbara. And we're at the New Hampshire Grass Drags today, and you're watching the Astute Tourist channel.
Good morning, everybody. We made it to Friday. It's Friday, August 2nd in the year of our Lord 2024. Good morning, everyone. I hope you've had a fantastic week and you've had a good morning so far. Thank you for waking up with us. We appreciate you guys. And we're the official morning wake up show. I'm saying it now. We are the official morning wake up show, Cup of Joe Live. I appreciate you all for joining us. Like I said, it is August 2nd. It's 6:03 a.m. in the morning, and you were watching. That is the cruise port of Miami. Seems to be my favorite port now. We sailed out of there in June, and I like watching the live cam on Fridays. and Mondays, because you see them returning back to the cruise port. It's a sad day for those folks on the ships. I just watched that Carnival ship come into port. De-embarkation day, always the saddest day. Always the saddest day. But for the people that are getting on board, it's a happy day for them. I see the Kettle One is kind of hanging out. Let's get that off of there. We're not drinking early this morning. It is Free for All Friday. Thank you for coming in. We're gonna slide into the weekend. We got some fun packed for you guys, some surprises, some things. So thanks for joining us. We're gonna I've had a couple of my guests come and go. They're here and they're not. But let's go right over to the chat. We'll say good morning and catch up with all of you guys. John Gaylor was the first one in. Good morning, John. It's good to see you. I appreciate you for coming in. Joe Hupp is here. Good evening, Joe. Thanks for coming in. I hope all is well with you. Scott from Controversial Cruising is here. Good morning, Scott. Scott and I had a great trivia last night. It was a lot of fun. So, oh geez, I got to turn this up. I can't do that without the volume up. My Lord. Here we go. So much better. Good morning to you, Scott. Sharon, the birthday girl, is here. Yesterday was Sharon's birthday. Happy birthday to you, my friend. Sharon is 29 this year. A very happy birthday girl there. So happy birthday to you. Walking with Goldie is here. Good afternoon to you. Coming to us from Romania in Eastern Europe. Good morning to you. Or good evening, good afternoon. I know it's afternoon there, right? So let's see who else has popped in. Joe, everybody's saying hi. Ross from Orange Cone Vlog is here. Good morning, Ross. How are you? Hey, Ross, if you want, let me know. And if you want to come up and talk to us about the Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise, we'd love it. Carol Walters is here. Good morning to you, Carol. Thank you for coming in. Let's see. Everybody is saying hello to everybody. Buddy Biggs is here. One of my neighbors here in the New England area. Buddy is in Massachusetts. Buddy's got a great show. He does all kinds of stuff. He does magnet fishing and exploring and does a bunch of giveaways. And Buddy's a good man. You guys need to check him out. So go on over there and check that channel out. JR Cross is here. Good morning. Thank you for coming in. We'll get through all of these before we move on. Just don't want to miss anybody. Aaron is here. Good morning, Aaron. As a well-loved radio guy would say, good morning, Americans. It is Friday. That's right. And it is a good day. It's a good day. John says, I was surprised that 3 already in the port and 2 more almost in. Yeah, I'm not sure what the itineraries are there, but yes, sir. That Virgin ship was already sitting there. So maybe maybe they've been sitting there all weekend. I can't imagine that though. Must cost them a lot of money to sit there and not go anywhere. Joe says there's going to be a few classic Denning coaches. There's a badge on them labeled Den Air. Den Air refers to the suspension. Den Air is Denning's own airbag suspension. Not to be confused with Dead Air, which would be this. In radio, that's known as dead air. There you go. All right, Charles Morgan is here. Good morning, Charles. Jonesy is here from Radio Jonesy on tour. Thank you for coming in. And look who is here. It's our good friend, our resident nurse, Denise is here. Good morning, Denise.
Hello, Denise. Hello, Denise.
Hello, Denise. Good morning. I caught you drinking your Dr.
You called
Pepper.
me.
Good morning. Hey, look at you. Your signal looks bright and clear, and I can hear you perfect. It all looks great.
Awesome.
How you doing?
I switched to the Mac. I just had to use what was built in. I couldn't attach anything to it.
Oh, geez.
But we're good. We're good.
It's fantastic. Everything's good. I could see you well. So
Awesome.
welcome in. Thank you for coming in. I've been trying to get Denise in here for a couple of weeks now, but she's been busy working or taking care of the grandbaby.
Yeah,
or
mostly with the baby. He's had COVID this week.
Oh God, it seems to be
And
running.
Mama and Dad.
Yeah, my mother had it too. A couple other people in the chat, I think, got it. Thank goodness it's not anything near what it used to be. So.
Yeah, it's just like a nasty cold or a real short flu.
Yeah,
Thank God.
Have you been noticing an uptick at the hospital?
Oh, absolutely. We're seeing a lot of it in the ER.
Yeah, it's we've had a few. What do they call it? When we use radio traffic, they give it a term like a gosh, I can't think of a priority 36 or something like that. That way we know it's a COVID call and they can don the appropriate
PPE.
Yes, exactly. So so good morning to you, my friend.
Good morning,
and
Jim.
Kenny was here. He was with
Take
me
that
anyway.
cat again.
And then he disappeared. He was setting up the stream. He was getting ready. He had just taken a shower and was getting dressed, and he popped in. And then I put up the cruise port and started the live, and he's gone. So I'm sure he'll be like the shadow. He'll be in and out throughout the morning as we go here. But
he's petting that cat.
Yeah, the t-shirt cat that lives on the back of his couch.
The pants cat.
Right, that's what it is, pants cat. Well, it's me and you, kid, so here we go.
Wake up.
Good morning.
Damn. And hot. Today's gonna be good. Gonna find my way. Sun's up.
Good morning,
Today's gonna be good. No matter what they say.
That's right. It is going to be a good day, no matter what they say. Don't let the bastards weigh you down. Good morning, everybody. Best sip of the day. Cheers to all of you. Denise has got her Dr. Pepper. I have my black coffee. It's funny. We were one of the questions last night during the trivia we had was about video games. It was Pac-Man or something, and Sonic was in there. And I'm like, "Hey, Sonic! Anybody got Sonic?" And you're like, "Yeah, I just ate Sonic." I'm like,
yeah,
"Oh, okay."
I had a Sonic chili cheese dog last night.
I don't believe we have any Sonic around here. Not in my state, anyway. There may be some south of here, but
yeah,
I don't think I've actually ever eaten at Sonic.
It's good stuff.
And
the ice is perfect.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
That
little nugget ice.
We don't. I don't frequent hamburger places like that. Like we used to, but not so much anymore.
Well, I've been on the road so much. Everything I've eaten lately has been fast food.
Well, and you work, and that's it. You're on the road and you're working so much. Who the hell wants to cook? Especially when you get home, you're just tired. So
no, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Me either.
Not when there's a perfectly good Mexican restaurant 2 miles down the road.
Exactly. That's the best thing. And now, not now, but since the kids have been older, we eat out a lot more.
Yeah, we do too.
We still cook,
all the
but
time.
yeah, we do eat out. But good morning to Chet from Sea Lake Journeys. Good morning to you. I want to make sure we don't miss anybody. I saw my mother is here. Mom is here.
She's feeling better.
Yeah, first time she feels like herself. I'm glad to hear that, Mom. Thank you for coming in this morning. I feel like I'm missing somebody. If I have missed you this morning, please forgive me. Bill's here from Armstrong. Bill, thank you for the strong raid last night. Appreciate you. Yeah, there you go, Sonic the Hedgehog, because that's what the question. It showed a picture of Pac-Man or the game, and then it gave you 4 choices, and one of them was Sonic. So that's what brought up that topic. So there was one song that I wrote too, but I can't remember which one it was. What was it? I'm sorry.
What song that I wrote?
Oh, okay.
Anyway,
yeah. What was that?
I can't remember the song, but Cher was one of the choices that that you gave, and my name was on there. But Cher and I actually had the same birthday. Didn't
Oh,
know that, did you?
I did not. You
And
share the
Jimmy
same
Stewart.
birthday. Oh, Jimmy Stewart, one of my favorite actors.
Yeah.
When is your birthday? What's birthday?
May 20th.
May 20th. That's right. I knew that yours is before mine. So, and Sharon just had hers yesterday.
Yep.
Jonesy's here from the Island Life in Tasmania. Alter ego here. Okay, let's do this because I think there's some fanfare in order. It's going to say like breaking news, but whatever. Without further ado, here he is, all clean. He's pet the cat, the pants cat. Kenny, are you wearing a tie today?
Yeah, I am.
You're going to church, aren't you?
Tonight, yeah, at 6:30.
Yeah. Right on, buddy. Well, good morning. How are you?
Doing all right.
Where'd you go? You were with me, and then you left.
Well, I had to drop because I was on the phone at the time.
Ah, gotcha.
See, when I set up the thumbnail, I set it up through my phone, and then I come up on the PC because it's a lot easier on PC than it is a phone.
Yeah, it's hard to navigate through the phone, especially when you're trying to type and all that. And then I'll use that voice to text thing when I'm driving, and that's okay too. But it's not the best, not the greatest.
It probably sometimes says words you did not actually say.
Right. So what's been going on with you, Kenny? Things okay?
Yeah, hanging in there. I went and saw I've been seeing my dad pretty much all week. So.
And how's his condition?
Well, he's still got that catheter, and he's gonna have that until the 20th of August, and they're gonna go from there, I reckon.
All right. And Pauline, how is she doing?
She's hanging in there as well. She's got to have cataract surgery here for too long. But that they refused to do the surgery the last time that she went in to have it done, because what happened was, for some odd reason, the nurses that morning before she's getting ready to leave to go have it done, they had fed her some breakfast, and they asked her at the facility when was the last one.
Yep.
And you can't. And what it was, Pauline tried to tell them that you're not supposed to, but I guess she's afraid that her sugar would drop or something. But
yeah,
that's probably it.
But you can't. Any type of surgery you have done, you can't eat before that.
Yep.
Gotta have an empty belly. Right. They don't want you yucking on the table.
Yep.
That would be a bad thing. Aspirating and all that. It just doesn't.
Exactly.
It's not conducive for breathing. It's just not good.
No,
so. Well, sending prayers and thoughts out to them as always. I wanted to show this. I want to thank the Academy for the honor of winning last night's Thursday trivia. I would like to thank my mom, dad, Donna, and all the people that supported me. And congratulations to you, Ross, for that.
He left out Clem Cadiddlehopper.
That's right. I don't think we saw any Clem Cadiddlehopper last night, did we?
We didn't.
Yeah, Scott. No, thank you to Clem. That's awesome.
How do you like my lights?
I like your lights. I
festive?
love it. It's very festive. I like it. it makes for a good background.
Yes, right by my heat press.
Yeah, right. Jonesy says voice to text different for Australians. I don't think the AI was set up by any Australians. Is that right? Ross says, how wooed, turned off the mic while I was talking. Okay. Sorry.
Well, yeah, I started playing the get off the stage music like they do at the Oscars.
Right. Yep. That's enough. When they play the music, you know you've said enough. I wouldn't do well on my soapbox during the Oscars, no. I don't think. I'd get up there with all my T-shirts and they'd be pulling the hook, getting the hook out and taking me off. 80s trivia is the specialty of Donna and I. Well, awesome. Very good. And Scott says, me too, Ross. So don't forget to send in those. We didn't mention it last night, but send in your ideas for next week's trivia. So, okay. So we are here. What are we forgetting? I know we're not forgetting anything, but we need to do this. All right. This is the section or the segment of our show every week where we do, or every live stream where we do the weather. And we'll do the weather from each of our locales. And then we'll try to find your area amongst the world and go through your stuff. So here in the greater New England area, southern New Hampshire, it's 70 degrees right now. Its real feel is 74. Hot with partial sunshine, a thunderstorm in spots this afternoon. Possible danger of dehydration and heat stroke while doing strenuous activities. And we have a heat advisory here in New England for today. The advisory for you guys as well.
Oh, yeah.
We have a heat advisory from 11 a.m. until 8 p.m. The heat index value is up to 97 expected this afternoon. In Maine, coastal York and interior York counties, and in New Hampshire, Rockingham and eastern Hillsborough counties from 11 p.m. until 8 p.m. So it looks like we're going to have a very, very, very hot day here in New England. And it has been hot for the last couple days. Yesterday we hit 90, so we're working on another heat wave. I think we had 14 days or 15 days straight 2 weeks ago with a heat wave. Yeah. So. How about you, Denise? What's going on with you guys?
70 right now, mostly sunny and hot. Scattered thunderstorms this afternoon, high of 97. And we are also under heat advisory. We've had heat indices of over 110 for the last 3 or 4 days.
Ooh, yikes.
The yard can just keep growing because I'm not getting out there in 110 degrees.
Well, I'm in the same boat. I haven't mowed my lawn either, so I'm with you. It can wait.
It can wait.
All right, Kenny, how about you?
Last year we were in a drought, you know.
I know, right? It's crazy how it's like feast or famine, ebbs and tides. Mm-hmm. All right, Kenneth.
69 degrees. Feels like 69. Humidity 96%. Supposed to be a high of 83 degrees today with some scattered thunderstorms and rain, and a low of 64.
And there you have it. So there's Kenny's weather. All right, we're going to go over to the weather in your neck of the world as soon as I can share the screen. All right, here we go. You guys see all that? Okay, there we have it. All right, so let me jump over to the map. As you can see, it's pretty clear here. But look, it's hot. It's so hot. Can't really tell from a map. How do you tell from a map? We look over in Newfoundland over to Shirley's area, which I haven't seen Shirley in a while. I'll have to get over and talk to that girl. Looks like they're having some nasty weather there. Out towards the Great Lakes, Pennsylvania, the western side of New York, they're getting some nasty thunder showers and that. We get down to where Kenny is. You can see some of the storms have passed off to the eastern seaboard there. Out into the western part of Tennessee and western parts of Kentucky, looks like they get some isolated thunder showers over there as well. Georgia looks fairly clear. And everything okay? No, you're fine.
Dog.
Down in Paradise, looks like they're going to get some more of that heat they've been having, and a spot sun shower. Welcome to paradise. Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana, they all look fairly clear. Same goes for the Gulf Coast in Texas. Northern parts of Oklahoma, they've been having tornadoes out there, tornado warnings. Hell of a place to live this time of year. But hopefully those people stay safe out there. We go over to Scottsdale. There it is, Scottsdale, where it looks like Scott could be in for some thunder showers here or something. Not sure what's happening there, but it looks like in Southern California, the northern parts of Arizona, and southern parts of Nevada, they're getting some nasty weather there. So stay safe, and hopefully they don't get any flash flooding or anything like that. We make our way up into the northern, or the pardon me, the higher elevations in Washington, Oregon. It all looks clear. And then we'll make our way out to the land down under, where Joe and Sean and Ilana and Jonesy are. Tasmania looks like they have some spot or isolated showers off over the ocean there, but it looks fairly clear. And it is their winter there, so I'm sure it's cold as well. And then last but not least, we always finish up over in Eastern Europe. We go to our good friend Goldie, and it all looks fairly clear there. I'm not sure what part of the country she's in, but everything looks clear other than the western part. So there you go. That's what's happening around the world. That is our weather. And we'll go over to the chat. Let's see what they're saying over in the chat for their areas. Let's see. Joe Hupp says, including, that's not the weather. Chet says 76. It will be hot, humid, and a chance of rain. Broken record, I know, right? Yeah, Mom says the heat index there is 105. Sharon says 95 degrees in South Georgia today. Ross is saying 86 degrees today. Heat wave left us yesterday. Yeah, you send it to us, but coming back this weekend. Ross is in the greater Chicago area. It's warm. It's 8 p.m. here, 9 Celsius, 48 degrees. So that is, for my winter, 48 degrees would be a heat wave. So there you go. Joe has posted the link for Dubbo's weather if you guys are interested. Sharon says her grass needs cutting too. 100% chance of darkness with wildly scattered lightness towards morning. Well, there you go. Very good. Beach Feed is here. Hey, Beach Feed. Welcome in. Looking forward to warmer sand and water to walk in soon. Can't blame me. I wish I was there. Wherever that is, I want to be there. 74 right now with a high in the mid-90s, heat advisory 105. And that's in Central Florida, where Mom's at. Bonnie Bubba Bergstein is here. Good morning to you. Another heat advisory day in South Florida, which means temps in the 90s, but feels like 110. Joe says, hope it doesn't rain next weekend. Meant to be spectating at a net 80. Is that right now? 85 days until your cruise. You're so lucky.
Actually, 84 or 83 in the wake up.
Now are you sailing out of New Orleans, right?
Mobile.
Oh, Mobile. And what ship are you going to be on?
We're going to be on the Spirit.
Ah, so much fun. Where are you going?
The Spirit for Halloween. We're doing Mahogany Bay. Brain fart. Belize, Costa Maya, and Cozumel.
Oh, right on. They always go to Costa Maya and Cozumel, don't they?
Oh, yeah.
That's like, those are the two ports that you have to go to. You're always going to those. All right, let's get rid of this. All right, what time is it? Oh, we're doing pretty good here. Not bad. Not too bad. There won't be a giveaway today. I couldn't find a prize. I have to get to the I got to restock the prize vault, so we won't have a giveaway today. That's okay, because I am so flipping behind on mailing out all these prizes. I think I got 5 now. I'll mail them out tomorrow. I promise you guys.
Send me a pin. I want a pin.
Oh, I'll send you a pin. Absolutely. So I promise. Go ahead.
I need it to go on my lanyard with the Alchemy Drinking Society pin that I have, and my new gold pin that I'll get on this cruise. I'll turn gold this time.
I'll make sure that I send you out one before your cruise. That way you and Dwayne can both sport your pins on board, and you can be representing the Astute Tourist on the Spirit. All right. Where are we? Let's see.
I'm not going to throw any more gang signs.
That's all right. All right. So we did the Port of Miami. We did let's talk about this. So we're talking about cruise ships. So when you go, do you guys buy the drink package?
Yep.
You do?
Oh yeah, we do.
We do. The last cruise we were on, we did not. And I don't know if we saved money or if, I don't know. To me, it matters a little bit. But.
Yeah, we probably don't use all of it, but I'm not one that likes surprises at the end of my cruise. So I try to prepay everything that I possibly can and then take off with $500 and I'm good for the whole cruise.
Yeah, I think
gambling and everything.
We go into it with the same mindset, I think. And the nice thing about having the packages, and not that we partake in the specialty drinks that often, but every now and then I will get a coffee that has, sugar and stuff in it.
Bailey's, Kahlua.
Right. Exactly. So it's nice for that too. And you can get like those frozen drinks and stuff. It's pretty cool. So, but the reason I brought it up is because yesterday there was an article on, this comes from cruisehive.com. Carnivals, they're not going to raise the drink limits despite some requests from guests. Apparently some people, they want them to raise the limit from 15 to something higher, maybe 20. One of the passengers was quoted as saying the 15 drinks a day maximum on your drink packages for amateurs. I'm a professional, so can we please get an up? That's
There's
lot
enough
of
obnoxiousness.
If you're a professional, if you consider yourself a professional drinker where you can down 15 of them drinks in a day, damn man, you may want to take a step back and reflect on what's going on in your world.
Go check out Friends of Bill W.
Right? That's a lot, man. I tried when we were on the booze cruise, we had the drink package, and I tried to drink 15 drinks in a day. I couldn't do it. I'm a lightweight, I guess. I don't know, but just couldn't do it. And I drink whiskey on the rocks. Yeah. So but they said we're not changing anything despite the barrage of requests that they get every week. We'll stay at 15 drinks in a 24-hour period, unlimited non-alcoholic drinks. And despite requests like this, I wanted to save you the trouble of writing to me and say again, we will not be changing anything. So there you go.
I like the fact
that was from John. John Heald is the one that said that. So.
You can order a bottle to the room before the cruise, but it has to be of liquor.
Yeah,
it's ridiculously expensive, but you can have that. But it has to be on, I think, a 5-day or longer cruise to have it.
So I bought a bottle. I bought a bottle of Crown once, had it delivered to my room. It was like $90. And guess what? I didn't drink the whole thing. I ended up leaving it.
Yeah.
I gave it to the room steward. I'm like, do you like whiskey? He's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, you can have that. So, but I wanted to bring that up about their drink package thing. So, and I'm sure you heard that Disney's Destiny, they're going to start featuring their Marvel universe characters on board their ship. I don't know if there's any Disney people. Yeah, the Disney Destiny, it says they're going to showcase some of the Marvel characters on there. Their famous characters will play big roles on board the cruise line's newest ship, the Destiny, in 25. So if you sail Disney and you like that sort of thing, that'll be the cruise for you. So there you go. So just a couple little bits of cruise news. Figured we'd add that in on a Friday because it is free for all Friday. Why not?
Yes.
Why not do that? All right. So we still got time to do this. So let's do this. This Week in History. This Week in History is going to be brought to you by the Helping Hands for Cruising Cruise-a-thon, August 9th through the 11th. It starts next Friday at 6 p.m. So be there or be square. So make sure you guys plan accordingly, because next weekend's the big cruise-a-thon weekend, and we're looking to raise over $10,000. My goal is $12,000. That will send if we can raise $12,000, that will send 4 potential recipients and a sailor with them, 1 extra person. So there you go. So, all right, what's happening on this day in history? We turn the the hands of the Wayback Machine all the way back on this day, August 7th, to the year 1830. Charles X of France abdicated the throne, unable to resist the July Revolution. The July Revolution? Do we have that every July? I think I missed the revolution, although it's probably coming. Anyway, in 1876, Wild Bill Hickok, a frontiersman, marksman, gambler, and legend of the American West, was murdered in the city of Deadwood in what is now South Dakota. And I've actually been there. I visited the bar in the area where he got killed. So he was playing poker, aces and eights, famous hand. In 1920, Marcus Garvey, black leader and founder of the Universal Negro Improvement Association, reached the height of his power as he presided at an international convention in New York City. In 1924, American essayist, novelist, and playwright James Baldwin, who wrote The Eloquence and Passion on the subject of racism in the United States, was born. Happy birthday to him. In 1943, PT-109, a U.S. Navy torpedo boat under the command of John F. Kennedy, was sunk by a Japanese destroyer during World War II. In 1992, at the Summer Olympics in Barcelona, American athlete Jackie Joyner-Kersee, considered by many to be the greatest female athlete ever, won the heptathlon, becoming the first person to win the event in consecutive games. In 1997, American writer William S. Burroughs, whose sexual explicitness and the frankness with which he dealt with his experience as a drug addict, won him a following amongst writers of the Beat movement. He died at the age of 83. In 2016, chemist Ahmed H. Zawal, who in 1999 became the first Egyptian and the first Arab to win a Nobel Prize in Science category for chemistry. He died at the age of 70. And then on this date in 1990, the featured event for today was Kuwait was invaded. Iraq invaded Kuwait on this day in 1990. And Saddam Hussein's subsequent refusal to withdraw his troops sparked the Persian Gulf War, in which an international force led by the United States quickly defeated Iraq. So there you go. That's what's happening in the world this week in history. Don't forget to hit that like button, share us out, and if you're so inclined, you can subscribe. And channel jump. I forgot to mention that last night, or I did it really quick. Do you know what channel jumping is? I hope you do. Jumping between channels. So right now you see the mistress of shenanigans, and you see the Fordman. I finally noticed it. And myself, you can jump between our channels, hit the like button, and share our streams out. That way we all get credit for this. Right now we got 19 in the house on my side with 3 on the Facebook. So it's awesome. I appreciate you guys for coming in. It is Free for All Friday. And guess what we're going to do today? Just because I feel like it, let's do this. All right, people, it's time to play America's favorite game show. Name That Notable, the game where we put up a picture of a notable person, place, or thing, and you get to guess who that person, place, or thing is for Virtual cash and prizes. And Kenny, our prize master, is at the prize vault, and he is chomping at the bit. He's itching and ready to give out prizes. Kenny, are you ready to go?
I am.
Denise, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Denise is, I'm sorry, Mistress, are you ready?
Ooh, I like
All right,
that.
here we go. All right, so this is historical figures. Historical figures. So obviously figures that go down in the annals of history, I guess. So all right, let's get ready to name the first notable. Who is this person? And it's not the furry dog, but it's the guy looking at the furry dog. Does anybody know who this guy is? If nobody knows, I can give you some hints.
Love the schnauzer.
Yeah, right. Look at him. He's got his head all cocked. He's like, hey, what am I looking at? All right. Denise says Hitchcock. Ross. Chet says Alfred Hitchcock. Ross says Clem Cadiddlehopper. He's made it. He's made a showing. Aaron says Alfred Hitchcock. Joe says Alfred Hitchcock. Denise is laughing. Jonesy says Hitchcock. Eddie Lugo Studios. Hi, Eddie. Alfred Hitchcock. Bonnie says Alfred Hitchcock. John says some bird lover. If you said Alfred Hitchcock, you are 100% correct. Give yourselves a big hand. Kenny, how many points for Alfred Hitchcock?
100,000 points.
100,000 points for Alfred Hitchcock, director of many, many famous movies, The Birds and North by Northwest, and what's the one? I can't think of it. The one where the girl gets stabbed in the shower. Does that movie?
Psycho.
Oh, there you go. Yep. Yeah, Psycho. So scary. All right. Who is this notable guy? Who is this? Kenny, do you know who he is?
Abraham Lincoln.
Kenny says Abraham Lincoln.
Looks like
it could be. Yeah, there you go, Aaron. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, it was Psycho. Let's see. So John says Abe. Ross. Clenka Diddlehopper. Scott says Lincoln. Chet says Lincoln. Joe Hupp says Lincoln. Denise says Lincoln. There's no stumping you guys this morning. Aaron says Abraham Lincoln. Eddie says Lincoln. Jonesy says Uncle Abe. Look at you guys, you international people. You know who Uncle Abe is, huh? It's crazy. This is, in fact, Abraham Lincoln. Give yourselves a big hand. How many points for Abe, Kenny?
250,000 points.
Wow. We skipped over some stuff. Good job. 250,000. All right, here we go. Name the next notable person. It would be the guy on the left. Not the guy facing us, but the guy facing the other direction. Kenny, do you know who he is?
Nope.
Kenny says nope. Let's see. He is the Sultan of Swing. The Sultan of Swing. That's his nickname, among others. John says Babe. Chet says Babe Ruth. Aaron says Babe Ruth. Scott says
Didn't
Babe
Santana
Ruth.
do Sultans of Swing?
Yeah, Sultans of Swing. Yeah, this that I think that term was long before they were even born. Babe Ruth. Everybody's saying thank you. Thank you, Scott. It was Sultan of SWAT. Thank you. And no, it isn't Mark Knopfler. That's right. This is, in fact, Mom, you are right. Bonnie is right. Mr. Red Sox Jinx, that's right. Exactly, Eddie. We suffered the wrath of the Jinx for 100 damn years. My Lord. And we traded him for the rights to a Broadway play that closed the next month or some crap. What a mess. That is, in fact, Babe Ruth, one of the greatest ball players ever in the history of the game. Give yourselves a big round for that if you got that right. Kenny, how many points for Babe Ruth?
300,000 points.
300,000 points. All right. Who is this guy? Name this notable person. Kenny, are we putting you to sleep?
No.
He says no.
I've just been up since about 4 o'clock. So
I hear you, buddy. It's Monroe's husband. Denise says Einstein. Chet says Einstein. John says Mark. Scott says Albert. Eddie says Einstein. That's Jonesy says a young Jimmy. I don't know. My hair. I had curly hair though. Professor Clem Cadiddle Hopper the Fourth. Aaron says Albert Einstein from his high school yearbook. Look at that suit too, huh?
That mustache.
Yeah, right. It's like he's quite the dandy in that. Albert
Yes,
Einstein. Did you know Einstein was autistic? I did know that, Joe. I did. Pretty cool. And Sharon says Albert Einstein. If you said Einstein, you are right. How many points for Albert Einstein, Kenny?
350,000.
Wow, Kenny is very generous with the points today. You guys are getting rich. All right, let's do the next one. Who is this guy? This is a very early picture of this famous man.
That looks like Hitler.
Kenny says Hitler. Denise agrees, or she's asking Hitler. You know who that looks like to me? Any of you Rush fans out there? It kind of looks like Neil Peart, the drummer from
The
Rush.
drummer.
Right? Doesn't he? Kind of looks
Yeah.
like him.
Yeah.
I'm sure
Bless
Neil
his
wouldn't
heart.
want. I'm sure Neil wouldn't want me to say that. He's
God,
probably
he's
looking
got ears
down
like me. Bless his heart.
So people are saying Hitler, Adolf Hitler. Goldie says Stalin. That's a good one. Ross says Mr. Mustache. Sharon says Hitler, that guy who ran Germany from the early 30s. Rasputin. That's actually a good guess.
Yeah.
For those of you that know who Rasputin is. And Scott says, drum roll, please. Hitler also created the people's car, a.k.a. the Volkswagen. That's right. Volkswagen. A corporal in World War I. There you go. That is, in fact, the evil man Hitler himself. Give yourselves a big hand for knowing that. Nobody's getting points for Hitler because he don't deserve it. All right, let's move on. We'll go to the next one. Who's this guy, Kenny?
I was going to say, it looks like Ulysses S. Grant.
Kenny says Ulysses S. Grant. Anybody else agree with him? This guy went to West Point. He was an officer. He fought during the Civil War. Farfig Nugan. All right. Chet says Grant. Denise says Grant. Aaron Smith says Grant. Ross says Grant. USG. Ulysses says Grant. Grant. Sharon says Grant. Clem Cadiddle Hopper II. Great grandfather to Clem Cadiddle Hopper IV.
Hopper IV.
I'm pretty sure you've had this one on before. Joe, don't tell. I'm cheating. Joe, don't tell. Yes, we're rerunning this one.
We can recycle.
Why not? If you said Ulysses S. Grant, you are 100% correct. U.S. President, U.S. General, war hero, all that stuff. So, how many points for Grant?
450,000 points.
Kenny, do you know who's buried in Grant's tomb?
No, I don't.
It would be Ulysses S. Grant. Grant's buried in Grant's tomb.
Oh, okay.
That's one of those crazy riddles. There you go.
Oh,
all right, name this next person. We talked about this guy a little while back. In fact, I think I remember it was the day I was a little upset. But we talked about this gentleman. He was giving a speech. And right before his speech, he got shot in the chest. Yeah. The bullet hit his glasses case and the big wad of papers that was in his coat pocket. That was his speech. He stood up there for almost 2 hours with a bullet in his chest, and he gave his speech. Talk about blood and guts, man. This guy, I'll tell you, this guy right here, he is the quintessential tough American right there. Denise says Teddy Roosevelt. Chet says T. Roosevelt. Teddy Roosevelt, Theodore Roosevelt, Geddy Lee. There you go, Rush fan. Teddy Roosevelt, David Boone. He's laughing at Jonesy. Anybody else want to chime in on this one? Anyone? Bueller. There you go. This is Teddy Roosevelt, old blood and guts himself. This guy. Let me tell you something. American hero, American president. I wasn't alive during his presidency, but I bet he would have been one of my favorites. So there you go. Teddy Roosevelt. All right. Who is this guy? Anybody? Ethics question, says Aaron. Is it free for all Friday? Is it really cheating? Right? Is it really cheating if it's free for all Friday? I'm with you, Aaron. I don't think it is. Because it's free for all. We do what we want. Scott, Jock Jenkins the third. Eddie says that's Chet Dodd. I think I've stumped everybody. Denise, do you know? Denise says
I know the face, but I cannot name him.
So this guy, I'll tell you where he's buried. He's buried in Golden, Colorado. I've actually been to his grave site.
The guy that started Coors?
No, that would have been the Coors guy.
That's where the water comes from.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see.
Buffalo Bill.
All right, someone says Mark. Goldie says Mark Twain. Scott says Goldie got it, but no, that is not Mark Twain. It is, in fact, Chet got it. It is Buffalo Bill Cody. Annie Oakley is buried next to him, believe it or not. They were really good friends. I mean, along with, I think his wife is there as well, but she is at the same site where he's at. So there you go, Buffalo Bill Cody, one of the famous Americans, had his famous Wild West show. How many points for Buffalo Bill, Kenny?
500,000 points.
500,000 points. Good job, Chet, on that one. Good job. All right, here's our last one. Oh, no, I think we have a bonus. Who is this lady right here? This should be an easy one for all of us. How's the time? Oh, we got plenty of time. Denise says, Mother Teresa. Is that Klinger from MASH? Joe says Mother Teresa. Scott says Mother Teresa.
You did not.
Am I going to go to hell for that?
Maybe.
I might.
Get in. The basket has plenty of room.
Right? We're all going to hell. Mother Teresa. Ross says Mother Teresa. We can't stump you guys. That is, in fact, Mother Teresa. Please, God, forgive me. It was merely in jest.
Where are we going?
All right.
Oh,
Kenny, how many points for Mother Teresa?
550,000 points.
550,000 points. All right, name this guy right here. Who is this guy? Denise is right in there. Denise says, let's see, says Reagan. Chet says Reagan. John says Ronnie. Joe says Ronald Reagan. I won't go to hell for that. I'm trying to. Here we go. Goldie says, oh, goodness. You won't go to hell for that. Maybe for a different reason, right, Goldie? Exactly. Ronnie, Mom 7? Reagan? Oh, Mommy. Right, Mommy. Well, Reagan says Sharon. Now I'm off at the end of this. All right, Joe. Thank you for coming in. Where are we going and why the hell are we in a handbasket? Exactly. And let's see. I should have said Ronald Reagan Esquire. Ronald Reagan discovered Marilyn Monroe working at a radio electronic place. I had no idea. That's right. Bedtime for Bonzo. Okay, if you said Ronald Reagan, you are in fact correct. One of the greatest presidents this country's ever seen. I'm not going to say one of the greatest actors this country's ever seen, because I don't think he was that great of an actor, but he was a great president. So there you go. All right, here is your bonus. Everybody's got a bonus on a Friday. Yeah. Anyway, that was my lame attempt at humor. Who is this? Who is this person?
Sean from Cruisers.
Who is this guy right here? He looks a little disheveled.
He does.
What do you think?
Bless him.
I'm sure he's not even awake right now. He's probably sleeping. He's
missing a Foster's.
That's my God. I hope he didn't hear you.
That'll
say
wake
that.
him up. You know, it's like saying Beetlejuice.
Right.
Foster's.
It says Mr. Foster's. It's Australian for pay. That's Sean Ornelas from the Ducks. That's right. That is in fact Sean from the Down Under Cruisers, and we had to have a little fun with that. So good job, you guys. That is Name That Notable for today. And yes, Joe, that was a repeat. I think we did that one back in May or something. I have to make some new ones. I'm trying to come up with a new game show, something different. We're starting to get stale with some of these games. So there you go. So that's Name That Notable. Thank you guys for playing with a cameo appearance on Free for All Friday. That's right. Oh, geez. Way to start my morning. You had to show a picture of Rick Rocker. No, that's not Rich Rocker. Although, from what I understand, Ricky punched Sean in the eye or something the other day. I have no idea what's going on there. But all right. So there you go. That's Name That Notable. And we are, look at, we did really well today.
You're doing great.
Yeah, we didn't go over. It is in fact Friday. What's coming up for me? Let's see. I don't have anything going on really this weekend. Hopefully the weather's going to be good, and I will be out on that fantastic Indian of mine, riding around, having a great time on that. Monday, Kenny and I will be back for Cup of Joe Live Monday morning edition. Don't forget, next Friday through Sunday, August 9th through the 11th, the Helping Hands for Cruising Cruise-a-thon, and I would be remiss if I didn't put this up in the Chiron. Helping Hands for Cruising, I think everybody in the chat is familiar. If you guys are catching us on the replay, go over to helpinghandsforcruising.org. You can learn all about that organization and why we support it. And hopefully when you go over there, you can leave a donation. So there you go for that. So, and Scott, look at him. He's been a member of the family for 5 months. We appreciate you, and I'm going to play this.
Thank you for the super chat. Golden wild crazy cat. You make the music loud. You lift us off the ground. Running high heads held proud. Voices ringing loud.
Oh, goodness. Look at this. Jonesy's been a member as well. So look, we got to celebrate.
Thank you for the super chat. Golden wild crazy cat. You make the music loud. You lift us off the ground. Running high heads held proud. Voices ringing loud.
Scott, you didn't have to do that, buddy. Thank you. All right, we'll do it one more time. Let's do it.
Thank you for the super chat. Golden wild crazy cat. You make the music loud. You lift us off the ground. Running high heads held proud. Voices ringing loud.
Good gracious, you guys are killing me. Denise, thank you for a whole year. She's been a member of the channel. Thank you, my friend.
Thank you for the super chat. Golden wild crazy cat. You make the music loud. You lift us off the ground. Running high heads held voices ringing loud.
We're still going. Jonesy, thank you, my friend. I appreciate you. I appreciate all you guys. You guys are great. We got one more. Let's do this last
Thank you for the super chat. Golden wild crazy cat. You make the music loud. You lift us off the ground. Running high, heads held proud. Voices ringing loud.
They're all coming up. We have a new member. Ross is here as well. I'm gonna have to make a new member bumper. But Ross, I'm gonna give you this one. Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much.
Super chat. Golden wild crazy cat. You make the music loud. You lift us off the ground. Running high, heads held proud. Voices ringing loud.
Thank you guys so much. Oh my God, this is awesome. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I know you guys have been with me for a very, very, very long time. One of the nicest things about being part of this YouTube family is there is an opportunity for all of us to meet each other at some times. I've met Denise and her awesome husband Dwayne, and I've met Kurt and Marcia and Bruce and Cindy and many, many, many others. So it's just a wonderful family, and it's nice to be part of this group. So gifted one, right on. Now, do we know who he gifted it to?
Yes, Marjorie Ambrose.
Right on, Ross. Awesome. Good job. And Marjorie, welcome to the family. Thank you, Ross, for that. Sharon says she sent me a text. Okay, I will look at that after. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you to all of you guys. Don't forget to channel jump and make sure that you recognize Denise and Kenny for being on here this morning. I like your new handle, Denise, the mistress of shenanigans. That's going to stick. Appreciate you guys coming in. What do you got going on, Denise? Anything?
Not a thing. Got to work all weekend.
Well, got to work, I guess.
But
you're doing it. Work. I don't blame you. I'm ready to retire myself.
Same.
So maybe we can do it
15
together.
more years.
How about you, Kenny? What do you got going on tonight? You're going to church.
Yeah, and then got church tomorrow night as well. Tomorrow night's the last night of the revival. So, and then of course got Sunday school Sunday morning and Sunday night service Sunday.
So you got a spiritual weekend coming up.
Yeah, pretty much.
Very good. Very nice.
My Friday Night Live will still be going. Will still be. I won't be present probably for a while, but my live will still be going tonight. So it's
there you go.
So
they're gonna have the live. Kenny will be popping in late. Maybe he'll be just getting out of the shower. He'll have his PJs on. He'll be petting the couch pants dog or cat and drinking microwave coffee.
That's exactly what I've been drinking this morning.
All right, guys, that's going to do it for us. It is Friday. We are sliding into the weekend. One full day left at that four-letter word that Denise and I don't want to go to anymore. But I'll be heading off to that. Don't forget PMA, Positive Mental Attitude.
No,
PMA will save your day. Believe me when I tell you that I'm living proof it works. Believe me, I am living proof that it works. Don't forget to make a difference in a person's day today. Everybody has a story, and sometimes the stories are not good. So you can change their day just by making eye contact, smiling, saying a kind word. Have a nice day. You look wonderful today. You can shake their hand and give them a hug if they are so inclined. Don't forget to thank a first responder. If you see the men and ladies of the fire service, the police department, our EMS and healthcare workers, of course, our nurses, we love our nurses. They make doctors look good, and yes, they do. The doctors run around with their little jackets on and act like they're the you know what I mean? but it's the nurses that really make it happen. So God bless all of our nurses. And then last but not least, our veterans, all our veterans, past, present, and future, those that are serving today, are members of the free world. They're out there. God bless all of them. They're out there protecting our freedoms, protecting our way of life, and protecting that right there, our red, white, and blue flag. Oh, glory. I love my flag. I love my country. God bless our flag. God bless America. God bless all of you in the chat, and God bless Denise and Kenny.
Thank you. Likewise.
Okay, that's going to do it, I think. Kenny and I'll be back Monday morning for all of, and if I can borrow a term from Denise, with all of our shenanigans. Hope you guys have a good weekend. Don't work too hard. I'm actually looking for my outro video. Hopefully it's the right one, Kenny, but there we go. All right, guys. When I tell you best audience in the business, you guys really are. Let's go over to Eddie Lugo Studios coming up next. Go over and give them a Cup of Joe live raid. We would appreciate that. And you guys, like I said, don't work too hard this weekend, Denise. Say hi to Dwayne. Give that grandbaby a hug, and everybody else. Same to you, Kenny. Tell your dad and Pauline we were asking for them, and we hope that they feel better really soon. So,
Lord willing, and the creek don't rise, we'll do it all over again Monday morning, 6 p.m. Eastern.
That little precious baby.
Yeah.
So good. All right, guys. Love you all. Appreciate you. My name is Jimmy. I want to wish everybody peace and love. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Hit the back road, there we fly. Feel the wind and hear the sky. Dirt and gravel under my feet. Grooving to the psycho beat. Cross the map and throw it away. Living for the now today. Every turn's a brand new song. In these back roads I belong. Back roads for fun.